So I'm from basically Baltimore, not in the city, right outside the city, Parkville, Maryland. And we get our water from Baltimore City water supply, which consists of 3 reservoirs: Liberty, Prettyboy, and Loch Raven. And so Liberty is off to the west. And for this video, I'm concerned with Prettyboy and Loch Raven. So they are, the Gunpowder River was dammed up, and we have Prettyboy up north and then Loch Raven down south. One fills the other. Prettyboy is from the bottom, a pipe in the bottom, and the water flows out from the bottom, goes down river, fills up Loch Raven. Then Loch Raven, there's a pipe, a 96-inch pipe that goes all the way to Baltimore City, fills up Lake Montebello, and that's where we get the water from. So below, of course, Loch Raven, the river, Gunpowder River, still flows to the bay, out to the bay, Chesapeake Bay. And currently, well, I'll show you. Well guys, today I came down to the big Gunpowder River and wanted to just do some hiking, and I came down here and was really surprised at the water level as being so low. And so I'm gonna have to figure out why this is so low, because this is April and this should be overflowing. We're not in a drought right now. There's 9 counties in a drought and we're not one of them. This is Baltimore County. And yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on, but we're gonna figure it out. I think I'm gonna go up to Prettyboy Reservoir, which feeds Loch Raven. So let's go up to Prettyboy and check that out. All right guys, well I'm here at Prettyboy Reservoir, northern Baltimore County. We're gonna go down the steps and check it out. So that's the stairs I just came up, or just came down. The stairs I just came down. And over here is the bottom. See, it's not a typical dam. The water doesn't go over the top. It comes through this pipe at the bottom. So anyway, let me see if I can go down a little further. There's no more stairs. It's a trail, and it's a pretty rough trail. We'll see how it goes. No, it's not too bad. Wow. I can feel the spray of the water. There's water being sprayed out of there. Okay, I can tell you already that this water is very low, even below the dam here. I mean, you can see these rocks all dry here, and there's a reddish tint to them. Well, that's, I guess, maybe iron oxide. I don't know what it is making them orange, but they're usually under the water. And especially this time of year, there's almost no water flowing in here. Yeah, so like I said, you can see behind me the water. I mean, I'm standing where I'm standing. I shouldn't be able to stand here right now. This should be underwater. All right, so first thing we know now, water's being restricted coming out of the bottom of Prettyboy. Below Loch Raven, the river is very, very low, almost not flowing. Here at Prettyboy, the reservoir levels are very low. And so, you know, the water comes out of the bottom here, travels down 20, 30 miles, fills up Loch Raven, and then we use that water for our drinking water and for whatever purpose we want. So something's going on. All right, well now I got to go back up all 220 stairs. So let's get a move on. Out of all 3 reservoirs, I think Prettyboy is the prettiest. Go figure. I picked a secluded cove to get out of the wind. Yeah, so give you a good idea of where I'm standing here. I mean, it's real low. Well, let's go over here to give you a good idea just how low it is. So right here, I mean, I should be underwater. The water should be over my head, and there's a good 3 feet or so. I mean, I'd say 10 feet low. All right, guys, so what's happening here? Water levels are really low, but only in the lakes that supply our water. So what's happening is they're diverting the water to go to the city to get treated, so it goes into the pipes and sent out to the houses and the businesses that need it. And there's an extra demand on this supply. So this extra demand comes from data centers, which I know a lot of people have been talking about, and they're coming up all over the place. But here's the thing, there's approximately 15 data centers in Baltimore City, and they use from anywhere between 10,000 and 100,000 gallons of water a day. And that's a pretty good amount of water, but nothing compared to some of the hyperscale data centers down in Northern Virginia that use like 5 million gallons a day. So we're just talking about small scale stuff here, all right? So this is the thing that gets me. If AI is supposed to be this great technology and it's supposed to take all our jobs and all this other stuff that it's supposed to do that nobody has seen yet, I'm beginning to think that this is some kind of bluff, like it can't do what they say it can do. And this is kind of proof, because it's only May, there's only 15 data centers. This is the beginning of this. This is the genesis of this whole new world thing, you know, new project and the way we're gonna change the world, all this stuff. So this is the beginning of this in its infancy, and yet it's May and the water is low already, and there's no water flowing out of the river below that. So the fish are all gonna suffer, all the wildlife's gonna suffer that depend on the water in the river. So, all right, guys, in closing, I just hope that the people that are building these things and the government that's letting them do it and giving them contracts and saying, okay, you can use our water and all this stuff, maybe they'll come to their senses and realize that we just can't supply all this water. I mean, it's 86 billion gallons of water between the three reservoirs in Baltimore, but that's not enough apparently. So, you know, and this is just, like I said, it's in its infancy. There's only 15 and they're small scale. So, like I said, hopefully the politicians, which I don't have a lot of faith in, I mean, Harford County's a little bit more sane, but Baltimore County, the politicians are absolutely pathetic, just like the state level politicians are just pathetic. They're more worried about, you know, federal stuff and you know, going after the president. You know, they've got nothing to do with it. They should be worried about their state and the citizens, and they're not. They're worried about themselves, like every other politician. I'm not going to get into that because that's a whole other can of worms. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to do some more stuff like this. So I'm going to, you know, I'm interested. It's my world too, and I'm on. And humans, is my team, not AI. So, all right, guys. Till next time. See you later.